Started. Yeah, Target blew through all those levels, bro. I took profit on that and got out of there.
What's Cody? That's a cosmetic company.
Um, nah, I don't know. I have no idea who Cody is. That's probably why I didn't invest in them. I think I looked at them, but I didn't invest because I was like, I don't know who that is really. But I could pull their chart up real quick. Let me see what happened with them.
Good morning, trappers.
Hey,
Buongiorno.
my guy, what's going on? Morning.
What's going on?
Hey, everything is everything today.
What's up
I
with
see.
that Ventivan oil, man?
Man, it's still there, man. I gotta get back and see what I'm gonna do with that shit, man.
Go get a. You did your research on the compression machines.
Yeah, I did, but I don't really know like how which one to get or how to use that shit.
You
Get the
gotta talk to
oil over
somebody who's
here,
in that.
man. We gonna figure that out. We gonna get that oil. We gotta get that oil pumping, man. Get it.
Talk to somebody in Haiti who got it, but don't tell them you got the land. Just act like you're curious.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
process.
You know.
This
cause
is
I seen a couple machines on Amazon, but I don't know like if it's still gonna do the same thing.
Right. You gotta talk to some people in the field, but don't let them know too much.
Cause that shit all over, bruh.
Trust me, I know.
Like where I'm from, on that countryside, that shit is all over the place. That shit growing like wildfire, kid.
for
Yeah.
real.
With the grass. Yeah, that shit growing with the grass.
All that value right there. That's beautiful. Value
I'm
coming right
I'm
out the
talking about
earth.
I'm walking in this shit, kid.
That's beautiful.
But I don't know like what they doing with it out there though. That's the thing. I
Mm-hmm.
need to find out.
Yeah, find out. Because a lot of times, a lot of like, you may not see people doing
Pull up
something,
a
but
couple
people
chart.
like in Haiti, like people that have all that land, but they know they can only sell it to one person. You
You're
know what
right.
I'm saying? So I'll figure out. So people already probably know the jouet. You don't. You just figure that out. But a lot of time, if you see all of it in this open space like that, that means somebody already got that shit unlocked. He already got everybody selling all it, his shit, they shit to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so make sure about that. But still, you're not too close to the capital or Okai, so it's probably you know what I mean. And that's where most of that shit go on at Okai, where that nigga
Yeah.
just buys he buys everybody's Betsy Van. I'm talking about everyone.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I ain't too far from Oka. I'm like probably an hour or two away.
Right.
But, but I doubt he coming where I'm at to buy it from them people.
and you
Cause
said they use
we
that
in
to make
Glendale,
colognes, right?
You don't know, dog. These guys have every Undeo on lock, kid, without even having to come there often.
yeah.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Cause people know how they move, so they be having the Undeos on lock.
Cause I was talking to one of my cousins out there about it, and he didn't even know about this shit. He was like, "Yeah, this shit just grows," and like
Yeah.
he don't think like people out there do anything about it.
A lot of people don't, and then the people that do, those are the one that get muscle. Because if you get caught trying to, you know what I'm saying, that's when you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Just figure out, bro, because it's bread, man.
I already know, kid. I'm trying to get me some of that, boy. That nigga said
Also,
everywhere, every barrel is what?
your
How much
area,
a
in,
barrel?
your area in Haiti has a lot of Zabuka trees.
Hell yeah,
A lot
a lot, kid.
to the point they get rotten, huh?
Man, listen. Every day I was bringing at least a half a bucket or a full bucket of Zabuka when I was out there, man,
For free.
for free.
G said for free.
Yeah, yeah, cause I got my people laying that got Zabuka or whatnot, and I just be going out there like just picking shit either on the floor or on the tree.
Yeah, we got a little system that we trying to come up with to solve that problem or take use of that waste.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about nigga was drinking coconut water every day, as you can see. Or
that's
a nigga even they even the what you call it out there too the shit they use for guest caca kid
right.
the
The cacao.
cocoa, yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cacao.
That's chocolate. That's what you make chocolate out of, bro. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Y'all got land with cacao on it over here?
We got a couple of trees, but we don't got a lot.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about avocado trees. Did you see a lot of
Okay,
avocado trees?
Tarjay.
Yeah, a lot. Man, they got one across the street from where I was at. That shit, yo, one of the branches fell off by itself, kid. I was like, what the fuck? We was just out there and we just heard the noise. Like that shit broke off. Then a couple of days later, a big truck came, took a whole bunch of fucking whole bunch of avocado with it, cause that shit was so low on the street.
A big truck? What
Man,
kind of truck? What kind of truck came and take the
it was
avocado?
like one of them semi trucks.
What did it? Do you know what they were doing with the avocados?
Nothing, nah. It just passed and took one of the branches, and that shit just fell all in the truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You did see a lot of avocados go to wayside there, huh?
a lot, kid. Even some I had in a bucket, like you can't eat them shits every day, kid. We tried, but all that shit was getting rotten. We was giving it to the pigs.
Right,
You feel
exactly.
me?
That's what they use it for, pig food over there, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Avocados waste. Yo, here's another crazy part. You know, Mexico produces a lot of the world's avocado. They're about to go through a water shortage in the next decade, bro, which is going to cause a crazy influx in the avocado market, the same way we just seen with the cocoa, Mike.
For where you said?
Avocados. Mexico's about to go through a water shortage in the next decade.
oh wow, I didn't know that.
Why you say that?
Yes. Because that, bro, they taking Mexico and other countries, Ecuador and other countries in Central America, they're taking water reservoirs for human consumptions to grow avocados to feed the white people their avocado and toast, bro. They are growing way too much avocado. They're taking clean water reservoirs that is reserved for human consumption to water plants for avocado, bro.
That's crazy, kid.
And that is going to lead to a water shortage in Mexico in the next few years. I can even send you a little article on that shit, bro.
Yeah, send me the link to that. I want to look at
Right,
that.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy. We got that shit going to waste. If they don't sell it in the markets, that shit is not selling.
And you know what's going on with Haiti right now? We're actually solving our water problems because you see all the new rivers they're building.
You said what?
You see all the new rivers and dams they're building in Haiti, right?
I ain't flashed through there. I ain't seen it.
Right, but besides that, not too far from you in Okai, they just built two new rivers that's giving water to about hundreds of farmers, bro. Like Haiti's gonna have the opposite problem that everybody is gonna have in the next couple of years over here. That's why they made water a commodity recently, Mike. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you call it? In the movie The Big Short, that was one of his big things that the water is going to become a real commodity in the near future, and the water is going to be stupid
Yes.
expensive to get, and they're gonna start using water. It's not even because that kind of stuff. They're going to start using water for more energy production and all that kind of stuff. So water is going to become more utilized for day to day operations and activities, and that's going to create this, I guess, shortage of supply or tightening of supply, increasing the cost. So in the movie, if you remember in the Big Short, he was investing in a lot of water companies. That was his thing. He's like water. He's investing in water companies. That's his next target market. So I
I
think
didn't
that's
even
we a
know
little
that.
early for it. You'll still be kind of early for that kind of move if you get in now. I would probably wait until some stronger signals come through on the market, or probably chart water. I don't know. We got to pull up. Let me see. Water got a.
Even
I don't know if
that's
water got a
what
commodity
Thailand or
price.
Taiwan doing. Like they growing rice on like floating rivers or some shit. Like I don't know how they doing that. Like they have like on some floating platform and they growing rice.
No, we're gonna discover a whole lot of new ways to grow and farm and plant food. They have underwater gardens now, where they got these underwater tanks and they have full blown gardens growing underneath the ocean. So you talking about strong growing strawberries, growing peaches, all that stuff right under the ocean floor, right inside the ocean. inside these bubble tanks that have oxygen that leak up to the surface. So as long as they got that, they can create this. It's called biospheres. They create them in the bottom of the ocean, and they've been making those recently. So there's a lot of stuff getting ready to come out that is going to change the way our agriculture infrastructure is flowing and held together. But what I see, I see for us, we gotta focus on what parts of those markets we can capitalize on the most, or what industries we want to focus and lock in on, because you can't be everywhere. So you gotta pick and decide where you want to have your exposure and where can we have the most access, or where do we have the most resources to access. Like, you guys got the connection with the oil and the land out there, so that's a big start. And then you got to go after that. You got to start looking at something like, all right, things like that, things that we have natural connections to already, natural resources for, and we don't have to do too much going out the way to get something started. Like that water situation, we could find some way to invest in water, but we got to do a little more research onto what water company we would want to invest in, who's doing what, and all that. But we could add that onto the list of commodities to kind of keep an eye on, along with gold, cocoa, and oil. But I think we could take advantage of
avocado. They even have like hair oils they making from that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's definitely, like, anywhere we have excess and stuff, like you see you got excess and waste going, that's where we need to figure out how to monetize and how to create some kind of industry on our own. And then from there, as we start making money doing that kind of stuff, we could expand into the other industries. But for you, I think taking advantage of that land you got out there is find all the different things that you grow on your land, all the different plants and trees, and start looking into those markets, things that you know you grow the most on your land. Look into those markets on how to export and get those export deals and licenses, whatever you got to do to get that stuff exported to the U.S. or outside the country, because that's where you're going to make the real money, when you start exporting it out the country. So I already know G has a connection with the as far as the transportation, getting stuff across seas, so he can help you out on that. And
with Haiti, like with the transportation, it's weird because the country is kind of shut down.
Yeah,
it ain't really coming through the ports.
Mm-hmm.
So motherfuckers don't have to sell through. They selling through like DR right now.
Okay, right. But I think G got some way where he's getting stuff out the country. So talk to him if you got the actual resources and the avocados and the items to ship. Then he'll help you get it out of there. You just gotta have the stuff organized, and then you gotta have. I don't know if you could go off his license to ship it, or you gotta have your own. But that's something that's a market y'all could figure out, because you got the resources there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta take advantage of wherever your natural resources are. Start with those.
Yeah, I'm gonna see about that, boy.
Like, I know my family got some land in the islands across seas, and that's something that we got to organize and get structured to see what the land has as far as just property, or does it grow anything special or particular we could use? Does it have any resource inside the ground, like oil or some kind of raw metal inside the earth that's on that plot of land? Do other kind of research, but you got to spend money to get that kind of information, because you're going to have to get a land surveyor to come out. They're going to inspect your whole land. They could do a little digging. They could tell you if you got anything inside your land. They could tell you all the soil types you got, all that. You got to pay for that, but it could be worth it, because that gives you all the information you need. As far as now, you got an official document with a surveyor saying what's on your land, what quality it is, and now you could take that straight up to investors. Even if you don't know how to produce and manufacture something yourself, you could rent them a piece of your land so they could do the production. You know what I'm saying? So you got a piece of land that grows this kind of herb or grows this kind of tree that produces this kind of oil or something that you don't necessarily know how to produce or extract, but your land could do it. You rent it out. You rent out that piece of land to a company that does that, and they pay you for the use of the land, and you don't got to worry about the whole process. They handle the whole process of whatever they got to do. You just renting them the land.
forgot, like a couple years ago, I think like what, I'm not really sure, like 2016, 2018. I gotta find out a date, cause where I'm at, on the countryside, they got this water on top of the mountain that like covers like most of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like that for like a couple of months. So right now, we got like a whole bunch of dirt on top of the dirt that we originally had.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably have to dig like 3 feet to find like the original dirt.
Right.
Like,
exactly. And they got the tools to do that, man. They could dig down in your land deep. They could tell you what's like 20, 30 feet down in your land, what kind of soil you got, what kind of stuff is in your land, if you got any kind of rare type of...
Shit is still growing in the land like nothing. You feel me? Like wildfire.
Mm-hmm.
No matter like what type of dirt it is, it's still good. We don't use no type of
fertilizer, nothing, right?
Fertilizer, nothing. We don't use that.
Right.
We just plant.
Coty, that's right. Coty does beauty products. Coty, like Ulta, that's probably why they went with Coty. Because of the recent play that Ulta just had. Because Warren Buffett just invested in Ulta. Okay, so they did the Coty play as a sympathy play, and it played out. It did well. Coty did well. I should have took that play too. Man, dog, you missed out on the.
I missed out on Target, boy.
You missed out on Target. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm still on that NVDA, dog. NVDA playing games with a nigga.
You still on it? You ain't take that profit? Boy, you playing?
I ain't take that profit.
You playing, dog? Yeah, take your profit. Stop playing with it.
Right.
130, yeah, 130 was an immediate rejection zone. That was clear as day that was gonna come, and it touched 130 for you right before close on Monday.
Yeah, I didn't get to touch it.
Yeah,
it's gonna come back again.
Nah, you had Right now it's in a. Let's look on the 4 hour. Yeah, it's been breaking down on the 4 hour. You're gonna get a bounce back, but when does your contract expire?
On Friday.
Oh yeah, nah, it may not happen in time. So you could get the bounce back to 130, but it may happen like post earnings. So you may have to wait like another week. It may chill around this range until earnings on the 28th, and then
that's why I said I was gonna jump on another contract before then and use the profit.
Yeah.
I'm still up.
Yeah, take your profit, dog. I would look at today. We have this 3-bar printing out right now on the 30-minute, which is looking like a little. It depends on where this 30-minute candlestick closes in the next 5 minutes. If it closes above 128.50, then you'll be good. If it doesn't, if it closes below 127.75, I would take profit and get out of there because it's probably about to break down.
Yeah, because I see his plan, though. I should have took that profit this morning around 10 o'clock, but I didn't. And I said, I'm going to wait. If it break that 128, because they didn't want to break that, like you said, the 128.50.
Yeah, it jumped up to 129. Jumped up to 129 real quick. If it gets back into 129, I would take my profit up there for sure.
Yeah.
I jumped back in on NVIDIA too, but I jumped back in. I took profit on the contract that expired next week. I took like a good 40% on that. And then I jumped back into a contract. Yeah, I took 44% on that. Then I jumped back into a contract that expires in October. So I took the profit, and then I jumped back into a contract that expires October. Let me see. This contract expires October 18th. So the amount of money I had in that first contract, I took most of the profits and just re-put it into this contract here. I took a lot of risk off the table. I didn't go as heavy on this position. But we're going to swing this through earnings. You know, NVIDIA already paid me like 2 times before earnings. It went all the way up from I've been trading it since it was like 107, 108, and it's come all the way back up to 120. Yeah. So I can't complain. I'm good. Goddess, what's going on? Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's still morning.
Good day, y'all.
Good day. Good day.
What's going on?
Tell me you jumped in on Target with us. You ain't jumping on Target with us?
No, I don't know.
Man, you was breaking up. What you say?
I said no, I don't follow Target, but I'm about to start just jumping in plays anyway.
Oh yeah, nah. Listen. If you got the stuff, you guys got this particular stuff you follow and you trace, and that's good and well. And I want you guys to have that. I want you to know the levels on like one or two companies very well. But when I put these call out charts up weekly, these are companies I've been doing research on for a minute. So when I put these levels in, you could have good faith in these levels. Like, like there's deep research behind these levels. I ain't just throwing anything out there. So when I put that call out list out in the beginning of the week, those are plays that I did. I'm picking these companies for particular reasons, and then I'm picking those prices, and I'm giving you short stops to keep your risk very low. So you just gotta make sure you listen to the stop outs and the take profits. Don't go and try to create your own plan off of the plan that I have here. Like, oh, he said stop out is 168 on Amazon, but I want to hold because I think 165 is going to find support, and then that thing goes all the way down to 160 on you, and you lose all your money. I can't help. I can't do anything to do with that. But when I know what I put out there on that chart as far as stops and take profits, those are very, very good levels. And more times than not, if you get stopped out, it's going to be for a small loss. And when you hit those take profits, you're going to get a nice gain. The problem people have... You just what? No, you upgraded the trading view?
Yeah, so I can have more alerts. And
yeah. There we go. So, let me go over just this week's call outs alone. We could pull them up. Let me pull them up on the screen real quick. Put the big screen up so everybody can see. All right. So let me go through the call out list right now. Let me see what hit. Amazon. I called out entry 171. Had call targets at 174, 176. Amazon's at 180 right now. You would have hit that. You would have cleared that play. Clean. Easy. And I said to get a monthly contract. So on the trade call outs, when you see me say monthly contract, that means you want to look for a contract that expires at least 2 months out. If I say something 2 months or further, so you could go 2 months to 2 years out once I say monthly, you know. Or when I say a weekly contract, I'm telling you to look for something that expires with probably like 2 months or less in the next 2 months. If I say daily contract, that's something that expires within the next month, within the next 30 days. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at the trade call outs. But we had Amazon. Let me look at SMH. SMH, I had price target. I had entry at 230, target 1 at 239, target 2 at 250. We hit 250 yesterday and rejected. We hit 250 again today and we're rejecting off of 250. The levels don't lie. So we got that same take profit line I had right here. We're rejecting off of it heavy. So it gave it to you though. It came. It happened. Walmart. We already know Walmart smacked. Walmart was beautiful. But Walmart's in a rejection right now. I got in Walmart at 73. Take profit was 74.40. And then at $80, I had the next take profit. We never got the $80 on Walmart, but we got the $74.40. Let me see. Next on the list, I had NVDA. Because I was already in an NVIDIA call, so I set an NVIDIA call out. The next level I had a target at 126.40 and 127.
I I got my 150% of Walmart this morning.
There we go. You got up out of there, smart man. I'm in a long Walmart position though.
Because I know he got a gap down the field. That's why I got out.
Okay. Let me look at Walmart real quick. I think I sold my Walmart. Oh, no. I'm up 23% in Walmart right now. I got Walmart contracts that expire in March. So I'm going to hold those for a little bit longer. I'm going to try to hold those in through the holiday season because they don't expire until March. But if I had some that expired soon, yeah, I definitely would have sold that.
Because what I'm going to do is I might jump back in so you can fill the gap for next week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in, like I said, I'm in that long position.
I know he's going to have the gap down. Because I forgot, because you see where the gap up at, right?
Let me pull up Walmart. Hold on. You just looking at the daily chart?
I think I was looking at the daily chart yesterday. Let me go back.
I got it up now. You talking about gapping down back down to where? What, $71?
Yeah, at least 70.
Yeah, I have a put.
Where is that?
So I got a put signal. Right now we at a take profit. We still above my take profit, so I'm comfortable right now. But if we pull back to 74.40, I'll probably stop out my call, take the profit there, and watch it. And then if we get below 72.50, that's where I got the put entry. So put entry for Walmart, I put at 71.20 on the call out chart. The first put target is $70.75. Second put target $70.70. So I'll probably just take the profit on the first target on that put because I think it's going to bounce at 70 if it pulls back down there.
Because right now the $70 puts for August 30th, they $5 right now.
$5.
$5, G. $5.
Oh, okay. You get $50. You get a 10. You get a 10 pack. Oh, you gonna say that? I knew the 10 pack was coming, boy. All right, if you get that 10 pack, I would say the best time to grab that. Wait at least until we close the candlestick below 74.40.
All right.
If we close back below there, then you got a good chance of that play starting to come into your favor. 72.50. You see us get below there after you enter. Your contract may be up crazy by then, though, so you may be able to take profit by the time we get to 72. Right. So, but if you're not,
I might even take a $72 put because it's $10.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that ain't expensive at all. What expiration though?
August 30th.
August 30th. That gives you 9 days.
Yeah, that's next week. Next week Friday.
Yeah, that's low risk because the contracts is cheap. I mean, it's high risk, but it's low. Like you don't have to put that much capital into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but if it plays out for you, that could be a nice play.
Unless I could do a September 6th, because the $72 puts are $18. The puts are cheap right now, boy.
Yeah, if we get back below 74.40. I'm going to, like I said, take profit on my call. That'll probably give me like 10% if we pull back down there because I'm up like 25 now. So I'll take that 10%. It's either we're going to pull back to below 74.40 or we're going to get to 80. Like, those are my two targets for Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm going to chill with Walmart right now.
What you think about Microsoft?
Microsoft. I actually haven't charted Microsoft for options recently. I really haven't. I have my levels on Microsoft. I need Microsoft. I think 440 was the level I was looking for Microsoft to get back to before I really had interest again in buying options on it.
I took a cheap contract this morning for 435 for Friday.
Right now, I would look and say if Microsoft can give me a close above 426.78, I'll start considering calls there, and I'll try to see if I could ride a call up to 440. But I'm already in long Microsoft calls, so them joints is down. So I'm not gonna lie. If I get to 426 78. That's probably where our dollar cost average. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to dollar cost average into this contract since we was at 412. Every time I put orders in on this Microsoft loan contract, they do not execute. They do not want me to win, bro. I'm like, dog, I should have 12 contracts by now. I'm only at 8. I tried to buy 4 more when we was down at like 412, bro. They would not execute. Like 2 days in a row, and it just kept pushing up. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But I would only be down like maybe like 15% if the dollar cost average went in. But because it didn't, I'm still down 40% in that long-term contract. So that contract, I'm down like $620 right now. But it expires at the end of December. So I got till December 20th.
Oh, okay, you good.
Yeah. So as long as, like I said, as long as we get back to 440, I think if we get back to 440, I'll be positive back there. I'll be back in the green. So think about dollar cost averaging in at if we get above 430 and we can hold above 430. Or I might wait for 432 because 432 gives me the biggest gap of opportunity between. I don't know. Can y'all see much? Oh, am I sharing my screen? I'm not sharing my screen anymore.
Nah, not yet.
Not bad. So if it gets past this 432 area right here, I'm going to look to probably dollar cost average into the Microsoft long position, and then I'll exit at 440 because if it takes that time to get there, it might take a couple of weeks. So by that time, it will be closer to expiration, like December's expiration. I probably want to get rid of this contract by beginning of November, mid-November. I don't want to hold it to the last month of expiration.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Because you're losing theta.
Yeah, that theta start chopping your ass, boy. Theta ain't no joke.
I already know.
So the long contracts are good because they buy you that time, but you got to pay attention to when you start getting closer and closer to your expiration, how that theta is going to start impacting you every day. And you may have to get up out of that contract and shift to another long contract if you're still not close to your target.
Yeah.
Okay, the NVIDIA, I got the NVIDIA 152 calls. Cause I think if NVIDIA beat earnings, yeah, that's what chart I was looking at. NVIDIA. I think if NVIDIA beat earnings, boy, we're going to break the all-time high. We're going to break that 140. It's going to shoot right past that.
Yo. When NVIDIA beat.
Oh, when NVIDIA beat. You right, Vic. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Vic?
I'm heavy in NVIDIA September 2140 calls.
Okay, that's my birthday, man. That's me and Goddess's birthday, so you're going to be all right. Don't worry. It's going to pan out for you. Vic said I put it all on the line for NVIDIA.
Right.
Earnings is end of this month. September 20th gives me a little 20-day buffer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think if NVIDIA comes out and they smash earnings, they're going to break above that all-time high very quickly. 140 is going to get surpassed. So I say 150 was my target on the long call, on this call I'm in that expires in October. But if we get above 140, I don't care. I'm taking that profit, bro. I'm taking that. Because I already got shares, So now, because I got shares, that makes me much more comfortable with taking profit quick. Like, I don't need to stay in. Because if it keeps going up, it's all right. I got shares. They'll go up with it.
What would be your targets on NVIDIA, then?
Post earnings?
Yep.
I'm looking at like 150. I'm thinking they should push back through all-time high where they was at 140.30, which is the highest they've been. I think we at least get $10 past there on strong earnings. At least, even if it has a pullback, I'm thinking that the excitement factor and the FOMO all will come rolling in the next morning, and the market will just push. And then at 150, I'll be gone. I'll get out of there at 150 on the option, and then I'll wait for that next pullback to get in on the option play. Until then, just hold the shares. But yeah, I had the NVIDIA call out because I was going through how all the call outs for this week actually they all hit targets, man. NVIDIA call out 127 on the re-entry was the target, and we got that 127. TSM, I think TSM is the only one that was struggling this week from my call-outs that didn't hit his target. TSM had entry at 170.30. The first target was 176.29. Let me see, did it hit that? Nah, I got up to 170. 530. It got close, but it didn't hit it. So TSM, my position in TSM, I think I'm down like 12% on TSM right now. But those are also, I told people get monthly contracts on those. So if you got that, you should get a contract that expires at least 2 months out. My TSM contracts expire in October. If those are not, I'm gonna swing those through NVIDIA earnings too, because I'm thinking that any chip company, if NVIDIA does good through earnings, they're gonna get a boost, a boost from that as well. So I'm gonna swing TSM through NVIDIA earnings with them.
So what's your target for TSM?
TSM, I'm looking for 182 as the ultimate target. Yeah, 182 is my ultimate target. So if I get 182, I'm gone on TSM.
Okay.
First target.
$99.
Yeah, first target would be 176.29. If we get that, you could decide to take profit there if you want. But I'm gonna see if I can get 182. Stop out is 164.50.
Okay.
Yeah, 164.50. You gotta go. Let me see. Target. We already know what Target did. Target was beautiful.
I eat. Gummy bears.
I love gummy bears. I love gummy bears. I want some.
Popcorn is a big one. And big popcorn.
Yeah, I want gummy bears and popcorn.
Cookies. Strawberries.
Gosh, you trying to make everybody hungry in here. That's what you over there doing.
I like the grapes.
Oh, she not by her phone.
$20. I put my $20 on the line with them Walmart puts.
Yeah.
For what puts?
The Walmart puts.
Oh yeah. I should have got some pussy this morning, but I was like, I can go about it like.
Walmart? Oh, y'all talking about
Yeah.
Walmart puts again? Yeah, we talked about those. Tarjay had that crazy gap up. That was a beautiful, beautiful play.
I ain't know it was gonna gap up like that. Though.
I did not think it was gonna gap up like that. I'm not gonna lie. Look. I would have been happy if we got 155, 152. I would have been good there. And that thing went up to 160.
Right?
You swing it overnight.
Yeah, I swung it. I called this out on Monday.
Like,
Shit,
you
I've been
might have
holding
to
it.
mute Goddess, man.
Huh?
You might have to mute Goddess.
Oh, I did mute her. Oh, so it's not muted for y'all. It's just muted for me. I think y'all gotta click on her name and hit mute. I don't think I can mute her for everyone. Oh, let me see something. Cause I muted her.
Alright, no.
I could do that?
Yeah, I think you could click on people's individual name and hit mute.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you. You stopped.
Hold on.
John, listening. Shoes.
Can y'all hear it now? Did it mute it now?
Yeah.
Alright, I got you. So I had to hit server mute. Okay.
Okay. The only thing that really didn't do nothing was Lowe's. Lowe's didn't do nothing for earnings.
I didn't play Lowe's though. I don't know. I wasn't worried about them. Let me see. What else we had?
Yeah, I feel like Lowe's is another Sears.
Oh, I slept on Chipotle. Did Chipotle do my move this week? I didn't put no alerts on them either.
Did it? I don't know, because I did put something on my watch list. Hold on, let me see.
I meant to put CMG. I put CHPT. That's ChargePoint. That's a whole wrong company.
It went up 15% since the 19th, 2 days ago.
So I had call entries on Chipotle. Call entry was at 52.90. First take profit 54. Second take profit at 54.66. So I guess if I want to jump in this play, I still can, because we just passed the entry. I'll pay a little
'Cause
extra.
mind you, this exit, I mean, this expiration is for January though.
You got
It
January
was already up
expiration?
15%. Yeah, it's up 15%. That's a January $70 cost.
How much it cost?
Right now, it's cost $75.
75.
It was 65. It went up 15%.
That's not bad. You got till January on that, huh?
That's not bad. That's beautiful. I think I got time to average. That's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to look like the stuff that's on my watch list. I'm about to enter them.
Yeah, man.
Especially this shit for January. Because I already jumped in my Apple long calls for January.
There you go.
I'm about to average down on that. Then my next one is Starbucks.
Starbucks. Wait, see what Starbucks do. Because Starbucks just took that mean rally up. So you have to wait for a little pullback on Starbucks for entry. Well, I'll have to look at their chart again and see. There's certain trigger levels that will happen. Like if it gets above a certain level, you should probably jump in. But if not, you should wait for that pullback.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to determine with Chipotle right now. I know Chipotle having a nice little pullback on the monthly chart.
That and also Coinbase.
Coinbase as well, but their contract's too expensive for me, boy.
Nah, not the October 18th. I got the 350 calls for $80.
Yeah, 350 though.
Yeah, 350. Oh man,
that's $250 out the money though. That's so far.
I know, but listen though, all they gotta do is go back up to like 200 or 250. Cause when they were around like 250, them calls was cost like $400.
Yeah. I don't mess with Coinbase. Too heavy.
Coin for January 290.
290, okay.
One contract.
One contract. That's what I was gonna say. Coinbase, I'll mess with it, but it's gonna be like on a one contract basis. Like this is gonna be one. And as soon as that joint go up 30%, I'm gone.
And also, I got another contract I put on my watch list yesterday, Intel.
But I do like
Intel
Coinbase below 200. I like Coinbase below 200.
Below 200?
Yeah, I like getting a Coinbase call whenever it's below 200 because it's gonna come back above $200.
Easy.
Yeah.
As soon Bitcoin move, because the halving is almost over. So we waiting on the halving right now. It's already burning 94%. We're waiting on the extra 6%.
Intel, I'm not touching Intel till they get back above $25.
But that's for January though. $40 calls.
Yeah, but I'm not entering it.
$14.
But you gotta look. So when you're entering long calls and stuff, you still want to enter them with a signal, with an entry signal. So I'm looking for a certain to show me it's catching support at a certain price on a macro chart or a micro chart. And once I see that support holding, then that could be confirmation for my entry. Or it gets back above a certain price that it dropped below, that was a support, then that could be confirmation for my long entry. Because you could enter a long entry right now. If it doesn't give you any confirmation that it's going to pull back up, it could just keep dipping. So if it don't get back above 25 and start showing you that, okay, it closed the week above $25. If it doesn't give you any signal like that and you enter right now 21, that thing could just keep dipping. It could just keep going down. There's no telling where it could stop. It could stop at $5. Some companies go down crazy. It could stop at $10 and start bouncing back. But in that move down, you lost so much money.
That thing is at the bottom.
Yeah, that thing at the bottom of the bottom. And that's the problem people take sometimes with companies. They think, oh, I'm catching at the very bottom. Next thing you know, that thing tanks some more. And you be like, oh, shit, I didn't think that was possible. Oh, yeah, you got to go back to October, November of 2012 when Intel was $19. Go back to
Don't catch a falling knife.
Yeah, don't try to catch the falling knife. Wait till you see that knife at least picking back up. You know, like that thing is falling. That thing could go down to $12.
I ain't gonna lie, if it goes down to $12, boy, I'm averaging down heavy. Heavy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, I think you should pay close attention to the monthly because you say the contract expires when? January?
January, yeah.
So pay attention to see what the monthly catches support. And then after that, I will see where the weekly is at. Because really, like I said, for you need that thing back above $25. If it gets back above 25 and starts closing above there, then you should be in decent shape. It could start recovering back up to like 32, you know, pretty easily from there. But you need 25. If you get 25, then you could get 32. But you need 25 to close.
I'm going to be watching it, trust me, because it ain't going to happen just like, you remember, the Apple call is just like that too, worth $14.
Oh, yeah.
Look up one day, like $200.
Yeah, what do you call it? Let me know. I can't put an alert. I got too many alerts. Let me know if an alert. Let me know when Intel gets above $25. I might jump in the call and ride that to 32 with you. Ride the wave.
I got you. Because I am not missing no more, bro.
Let me see.
I told myself, boy, I am not missing no more plays, boy. I'm on the ass.
I'm on the ass. On them.
Like them people say, I'm on your bumper.
Yeah, though. I think I like the Coinbase look underneath 200. I just got to find me a contract I really like. Because I don't want to get something that's stupid far out the money unless it's far out in date. Like that shit gotta be. You said March. If it's like a March expiration and I get like a $300 something call, I could see that. I could see that working.
October. I give it to October.
October? No, that's too close.
Yeah.
That's too close to me.
October should be, you know what I'm saying, at least in the mid 200s.
Yeah, you gotta think about it, bro. We got election coming up. You got all that stuff coming up that's gonna be causing a lot of market volatility. November, the closer we get to election, the more and more these politicians are going to impact the market with things they're coming out and saying on their speeches. People are going to start listening to them more. And then we got election month. November is going to be ridiculous. All you're going to hear about is Trump and Kamala, Trump and Kamala, Trump and Kamala, Trump. You know, then that's going to distract the market and influence the market. But after that decision is made and who the president is going to be and everybody knows and the market knows, from November, probably from December, January, February, by February, we should have a good idea which way the market is heading based on who the president is.
What said about like the tax increase?
Yeah, like on the rich 28% increase or something like that.
Man, she talking about like 44% or some shit.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win the election?
Are you doubling the tax increase, man?
That's the only way they're gonna be able to fund all these programs they want to put out.
Nigga, we talking about we going to pass inflation. We gonna be in depression, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm voting for Trump, man. I don't know about anybody else. Trump is my guy right now, bro.
I ain't voting for neither one of them.
Gotta vote for somebody, bro. I'm voting for Trump.
No, you don't. I'm gonna vote for myself.
Shit.
I'm gonna put my name in the ballot.
I feel like Trump got a better excuse than come up. You feel me? I rather. They're not gonna respect her as a president. Cause I feel like people fear Trump. You feel me? Trump can sit down with the people and tell you how it is. You see what he did to Putin.
Trump is erratic. That's what people fear. People fear his erraticism, that he just do anything, any point in time. You don't know what he's gonna do. That's his randomness. Is what people fear.
It's for the people.
His randomness is what people will be scared about. Like, we don't know what he's gonna come out and say. We don't know what he's gonna come out and do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know. So, It's his irrational things that comes out of his mouth sometimes that causes the issues and the uprisers that we had in that previous term when all the fucking protests and fighting back and forth, all that stuff is because people start feeling empowered. When you got someone in leadership position that echoing the things that you think you feel or things that you say, that's going to empower you to now feel like, I could go out and say this however I want, whenever I want. And that, next thing you know, White House getting stormed. All kind of crazy shit start happening. Like, people start getting emboldened, you know? And it's like, is that really worth a couple extra dollars? I don't think so. You know, this nigga, he could bring anarchy. People like, he's trying to make it so now I'm the last president kind of deal. Like, it's going to be no more elections. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Don't vote me in here this time. You guys, you won't have to worry about voting anymore. Don't worry about it. I'm going to fix that system now. Like, what? You going to create a dictatorship?
I'm trying to move to Ghana or somewhere.
Hey, I'll be right there with you.
The West is done.
I'll be right with you, my boy.
Go look at DXY on a chart right now, Mike.
DXY? All right, hold on. You know they try and shift everything into digital now. They already keep putting all these. I see more and more articles. Only 8% of money is physical still. Most money is digital. Everything is going digital. Next thing you know, you're going to have
Go daily.
the CBDC. I'm going to go to the monthly.
What is that?
This is the monthly chart. This is the US dollar.
Dollar index.
The value of the dollar on the monthly chart.
They're going, man.
What's this? November 2022. Since 2022. Big fall.
That thing down, man. The dollar ain't worth nothing, man.
Well, this was during the pandemic right here. Pandemic, I remember that.
Over, man.
This thing gets back below 100, where the dollar's not worth like a 1-for-1 ratio anymore. That's when you start getting problems.
They gotta print more money now.
But if you look at the history of the chart, look at this. I wonder how far back it go. Let me see something. Because I want to go all the way back. Because when the dollar was actually worth something, what was this? Back in the 80s? Yeah, this is the 80s. Look how much the dollar was worth in the 80s, bro.
God damn.
Look how much has declined since then. Look how much our dollar has declined in value since then. Give me the money from the 1980s. Give me like 300,000 from the 1980s. Could buy you so much now. Dog, could buy you so much now.
Back in the 80s, boy, 400,000, boy, you got like 3-4 properties, man.
What? Easy. But it's because the value of money was higher. So things, you know, it balanced out. So houses were cost, a bag of chips was 25 cents because the value of money was higher. It had more value behind it. 5 cents. Right.
Chips were 5 cents.
Now you got to get a whole dollar for a small ass bag. What?
Ain't nothing in there but like 12 chips.
Yeah, 90% air. But yeah, this is
the counting the chips in the bag, bro.
Now, if you look at something like this chart, and now let me see something. I think you could add. Let me see.
Eso fue la biblioteca. Allá va. La biblioteca.
Look at the value of Bitcoin. Dog, the value of Bitcoin go up so much you can't even see the dollar chart down here.
Man, they predicting Bitcoin gonna be worth $500,000.
Yes, it will. I see that. Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is eventually gonna be $1 million. That's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be one Bitcoin equals $1 million. That's going to be the ratio at a certain point. And it's going to start leveling out somewhere around there, I think, where it's going to be like, okay, this is the value of a Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, it goes up a little bit, goes down a little bit, like the dollar's doing right now, but it most likely settles around this area right here. and it's gonna be around that $1 million mark.
Damn, boy, that's crazy.
That's why I tell people, like, just focus, try and get you at least one coin, ownership in one whole coin. It's going to be people who own one coin 20, 30 years from now. If you own one entire Bitcoin, you're going to be looked at like a Warren Buffett, like because nobody's going to have a whole coin. Everybody's going to have fractions of a coin. Everybody's going to have fraction coin. If you have an entire coin, because people are going to be spending what they're going to break it down into Satoshis. That's like a fraction of a Bitcoin. And people is going to be like...
I get like a whole bunch of Satoshis for real.
I mean, but Satoshis is just what they're breaking down Bitcoin into, like the fraction version of Bitcoin. It's still Bitcoin. It's just the smaller denomination. It's like $100 bill, but here goes the penny. You know, then Satoshis are like the penny, and the Bitcoin is like the $100 bill or the brick of gold. And I'm going to give you this paper dollar. You know, so the Satoshis, you could be a Satoshi millionaire. There's going to be people who's going to be known for being rich because they have millions of Satoshis, right? But they're still not going to have one full Bitcoin. They're still not going to have one full Bitcoin.
XRP too, boy.
Oh, yeah. No, in the whole crypto market, you could get ready to see elevation in that.
XRP going to be damn near Bitcoin prices, boy. Because everybody...
So I know that the third world is adopting crypto for payments because it's easier. It's like built-in infrastructure. I'm just wondering how they're gonna choose which coin.
Well, that's gonna be the battle. That's what that's what they're battling now. Trying to determine which coin is going to be the global dominance. You're gonna have America. I don't think it's not gonna be Ethereum. It's gonna be a coin that one of these governments put out. It's gonna be one of these government currency coins. It's not gonna be like an Ethereum or something like that. I don't even think it's gonna be XRP.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese one.
Yeah, they're gonna do
currency.
Right. It's gonna be something like that, or the U.S. dollar digital currency. Something like that is gonna be rivaling it up with Bitcoin, but it's not gonna be. I don't think Ethereum and all of them are on that same level. Ethereum, they're gonna be like more like the technologies that exist within the ecosystem, but currency-wise, value-wise, it's gonna be like Bitcoin against the digital U.S. dollar or the digital yuan or the BRICS. What BRICS is trying to do with creating this union of currency that's backed by gold. Those are going to be the competing commodities. I mean, the competing currencies with each other. I want to look at the DXY.
I'm waiting for a gold going heavy.
Yeah, gold's doing this thing, man.
Man, you see how much a brick of gold costs now?
$1 million. That's what Bitcoin trying to get to, boy.
Yeah.
It took gold a long time to get there.
Man, imagine if people got a brick of gold right now in their vault, boy. A lot of people do.
There's a lot of people that stack up gold because they stack up gold and they hold it in their safes and reserves, and that's what they'll go to if shit gets real crazy out here. And in the meantime, they just borrow against it. Like, okay, I need some cash. Let me put my gold up as leverage, and I'll borrow a couple $100,000. I'll pay it back with no interest. They bank themselves. You become your own bank. That's the ultimate goal. Become your own bank. I don't go to the bank for money. I go to myself.
Straight up.
I take a loan from...
Like Rick Ross, he broke.
Rick Ross, what?
He got a safe at his crib, just like the bank, boy.
Yeah, I borrow from myself. What time frame is this? Let's just go back to 2017. Let's look at the dollar back to 2017. Let's see. This is about 2017.
Going back above 63 would be nice.
So, since 2017, the dollar has grown about 9% in value. Since 2017. Okay. Since 2017.
Saudi Arabia joined BRICS in April last year.
Yeah.
But be on BRICS. About to join them boys, man. 169 countries, man.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while.
They announce the currency.
It's gonna take them a while to establish that in good competition with the U.S. dollar, but it's coming.
Yep, it's coming.
So
And you have all those nations requesting their gold back from the US and Britain.
Oh, that's when it's gonna be crazy.
mm-hmm. So y'all see my chart? Look, the dollar since 2017 going up 9%.
Yeah, 9%. I know.
Bitcoin since 2017 1,300%. Ah! This shit is about to kill the dollar. And mind you, this is not even with 10% of the global population invested. And that 10% that is invested right now, or the 5% that's invested, of that 5%, 90% of them, 90% of those Bitcoin accounts have less than $100 in them. Those ETFs, those, you think BlackRock and all of them, they scooping up so much Bitcoin right now, right before our eyes. Oh yeah, buy our ETF, buy our Bitcoin ETF.
Does that mean if somebody who's got loads of it decides to liquidate?
Yeah, liquidate. They want you to liquidate. They Berkshire, boy, BlackRock, pray somebody with a large amount of Bitcoin liquidate so they could scoop up those Bitcoins. Go ahead, sell them. I dare you. I dare you to sell your Bitcoin.
Like they're trying to find out who owns the most.
Yeah, who owns the most? We're gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
What time of day is this wallet active? All right, he's in charge.
For real. Oh, you best believe if they knew exactly how to trace or get contact with everybody that was a whale holder of Bitcoin, they would. And I guarantee you they'll be sitting down either negotiating a deal with you or they're going to blackball you and get your Bitcoin from you. That's why it's good that it's hidden in identities. That's why I'm happy, because a lot of these people, I wouldn't, if I had a whole bunch of Bitcoin, I would not want nobody to, I wouldn't want nobody to know.
You gonna get like a hacker. You gonna hack your shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be a big target.
You gonna be big on that. You can't get logged into your shit. Can't do nothing.
Like Bitcoin down 13% over the last 3 months, but up 128% over the last year, man. Like you can't tell me this is not the commodity or the currency that's getting ready to take over the global market. It is. Everybody's positioning themselves. They're trying to keep everybody scared about positioning themselves while they get in position. You're gonna see the BlackRocks, the Vanguards, the Elon Musk, Warren Buffett about to die, but I guarantee you Berkshire is gonna have some Bitcoin in their portfolio after that man passes, or after he passes, it's gonna be disclosed that low key they were buying Bitcoin the whole time. So, rack up the Bitcoin and the Ethereum. Let me look at Ethereum. I haven't looked at Ethereum in a little bit.
Yeah, ain't doing nothing.
Ethereum gonna be creeping back to 3,000. This is a good buying range. I like Ethereum. Definitely below 2,000. If I could catch it below 2,500, even better. I mean, 2,500 good. Below 2,000, even better. When that thing was below 1,000, that was the time to be grabbing it. But
that's right. $900 was golden, boy.
yeah, I remember that. That was a golden time. But Ethereum's going to crack 5,000 in the next year.
You know me how much?
In the next year, Ethereum's going to be over $5,000.
It should. If not,
it will.
You're lying.
That's another one of those coins where right now you could get a whole coin. Kind of like when Bitcoin was $5,000 a coin, $6,000 a coin, but it's higher risk. But you could get a whole coin of Ethereum, and that's going to be worth a lot of money in the future as well. Because Ethereum, a lot of stuff is going to be built on this Ethereum network.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then, like you said, XRP is the other crypto. If you want to do another one, that would be my main. That would be my big three right there.
Yeah, I'm about to go heavy on XRP, boy.
Look at Clean Spark dying over here. This may be a good re-entry time on Clean Spark, boy. Could get Clean Spark for the low.
Okay, so let's play this game then. If Bitcoin's gonna explode, what's gonna happen to coin shares?
Coin?
And wouldn't it be better to play coin longs than?
Then what?
No, it'd be too long. You have to hold your Bitcoin for too long, and you can find coin longs for.
I'm holding my Bitcoin forever, Vic. Never going to sell Bitcoin. Never selling it. Every piece of Bitcoin I buy, I'm keeping it.
Let me see how far out I can buy on coin then.
How far out the contracts go? Let's look. Let's look at the Coinbase contract.
Yeah.
See how far out they go.
I've got 849 days.
What? You for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
December
shit.
26th.
Oh shit, my boy. Let's look at that.
Damn.
That's
$8,000 a contract. Alright.
800. Oh, we could go 2 years out with Coinbase. Oh, that makes things different. $3,200 for the cheapest contract. That's wild. $510 calls for 2026 is $3,200.
Yeah,
I've got them online for 39.
December 2026 for 500. They were 3,900.
There's
Yeah,
zero.
39.
I'm looking. Another thing you gotta look at when you look at the far out calls. Be careful. Look at things that have at least a decent kind of volume on it, because a lot of these joints have zero volume and one owner.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you could be up and you could try to sell that contract. Ain't nobody buying it, and you'll be sitting there with a sell order sitting there, just sitting, and you be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
Nobody buying that contract, my guy. So you got to make sure the volume is there. You got to have some. I'd say at least over 100 open interests.
I feel like that feels
He
like
has 164.
Which one?
The December 2026.
December 2026.
What? It has 164 open interest on it, but zero.
Well, you got
buy.
December 18?
Yeah.
Okay. And what price you looking at?
510.
The 510. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, 164. Yo, the 500 got 598 open interest on it. It got 598 open interest on the $500 calls. Those will cost what? 3,700 right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I am not gonna lie. That looks pretty intriguing right now.
All right.
If you got $4,000 to do nothing with, go for it.
I think if you was gonna put, because you gotta think about this. You gotta think about the premium return you're getting because it's a leverage position. It's an option contract, right? So the percentage return you're gonna be able to get, even if it goes from 200 to 300 on that $500 contract, like your $3,200 may become 5,000 just off of that move right there, 6,000, and you still got a whole year and some change left to hold it.
Only thing you're gonna be worried about is theta, but then again, you still got a year and a half. You gonna make that money.
Yeah,
Because by next year, Bitcoin is not gonna be that same price.
That's what I'm saying. We know that. So it's like, okay.
You just gotta take that risk.
I gotta put it on the watch list. I'm gonna put that on the watch list because if
Alright.
Coinbase is below is at 201 right now. I think this is like prime time. I really want to catch it below 200. If I catch it below 200, then I know.
You should have got it this morning then.
But
Yeah.
look, previously closed yesterday at 3,800, right? Today, you at $4,000. You made $200.
Just off that $2 move.
You see that, right?
Yeah, that's
Just
what
off
I'm saying.
$2. So
Yeah.
imagine $50 move.
Yeah. All right, I'm putting this on the watch list. The $500 calls I'm gonna look at because I like 500. I don't know, I just like 500. I feel like it has a lot more open interest on it too.
I'll put it on the watch list too, Black.
4,000.
Grand.
4,000. Sheesh.
Right? 4,000.
One contract.
Let me look at 2025. Let me look at Let me look at June. Let me look at August 20. Let me look at December 2025.
And such thing as I'll leave it or run.
I might do the 2025 instead.
Let's see.
$2,000,
25 December.
man. That's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I could do one contract for 2,000. I could do that. I could swing that for 4,000. Yeah, that's a little much, my man. On one contract.
But you want to make that money though? You it's profitable. You feel me? You gonna make something.
It'll be the biggest Bitcoin maxi.
I went.
But with that $500 call for 2025, it has 0 volume, but 279 open interest on it.
Yeah. I don't care about as long as we got decent open interest. I'll take it.
Just get 2 contracts for 25.
It costs $22.50 right now.
Yo, did it just go up? Wasn't it just 2,000? Oh, okay. I was looking at the 510.
Yeah, it went up. It's up 4% on the day. It was at 1,900 yesterday.
Yeah, see. If I get let me see something. Damn, they don't got nothing for like 1,500 for you, boy. I could get 2. Call it a day. You see, you go to August 15th, 2025, they don't even go up past $300 anymore. That's crazy. They cut down the strike price.
Hell yeah.
But wait, on June 20th, 2025, they give you 520 calls. That's weird. Why August 15th they don't give you? Is there a halving date or something coming up? Nah, that Bitcoin just did the halving.
Yeah, that's crazy. But they cut that thing short. They're like, you ain't gonna make all that money off of us.
Right. Oh, I think Goddess is back. Let me unmute her. Goddess, we had you muted, girl. You unmuted now, though. You could talk.
My bad, y'all.
Nah, listen. You good. You all good. You was making people hungry over here, talking about all the foods and different stuff you was talking about.
My son's therapist asking what type of stuff they like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to the point that y'all be at $400, $500 contracts.
Listen, you could be.
I'm ready to be flipping stacks.
Oh, man.
I like the $500 June 20th calls. June 20, 2025, $500 calls. I like those. $1,000. I like that.
Right.
I like that a lot. I might scoop that up. Hold on. We're going to chart this out.
All right. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get this charted out. Let's see. We doing a year out play. Let's get rid of this level here. We're going to go to the monthly chart. We got to zoom out. We doing a month.
That's a question that you got to ask.
Get rid of this. Get rid of these levels here. We ain't worried about none of these.
Even if one in our different.
All right.
Let me go.
We really near prime entry right now.
The haircut. The haircut, that's fine.
If we get above 205, that'll be like a
No, he just
an entry point. Let me see.
I thought that was a little bit dog.
Yeah, no. So how's everything with you?
Mike, don't forget there's a recession risk.
We really didn't have to do nothing.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. That's why you gotta have to stop. Listen, we're gonna chart this out, but we're gonna have the stops in here. We ain't gonna get caught up in the rapture too deep. I just think this is a good opportunity area to buy in, because if it breaks below this area, if it starts getting below let's say 187. We could even have the stop out be one. What did this monthly stick wick down to? This monthly candlestick, we wicked all the way down to 160. I'm not holding it to 160. 186. If we get down to 186, I'll get stopped out that move. Let me see. Is there another? Actually, no. 186 will dollar cost average in on that pullback. That'll be a dollar cost average in level.
For that Coinbase?
Yeah. And then if we pull back to 175, we got to go.
Right.
And get up out of there. All right. That'll be the hard stop out right there. Stop right there. All right. And now we're going to consider where these take profit levels need to be.
I gotta start saving up for Coinbase, boy.
Yeah, to get in this position. It's going to give us time to get the entry, though, too. That's another thing I like about long positions. Like, unless you get a crazy rally up or jump up, it gives you time to enter them joints, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like. Ain't no rush.
I don't like rushing, man. That's the only thing I'm buying my time, man. Time is the most valuable thing. If I could buy some time.
As long as these stocks do what they gotta do, we got time, boy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So on the monthly, we are looking at we could have early entry right here at 202.42. The prime entry would be, these are our two entry levels right here we could take. 196.50 or 202.40. Right now we're between the two, so I want to see if we potentially get 196.50 if it pulls down to there. So a little patience. Okay. But if we push above 202 and I see we get momentum back to the upside and it goes above 202.50, I'll probably enter it right there once it closes above that level. And then we got the stop already. Now we're looking for the take profit targets. So we get in this joint. Our first take profit level is going to sit. What's the high of this? We had a high at 248. I'll move this up right here. This will be the first take profit area. All right. Then we'll say the next take profit would be, I thought that was a monthly level, but that may be one of my weekly levels. I'll leave that alone. This line right here actually is perfect. All right, so 256 be the next take profit. Then we're going to hit some resistance right here at 261. And then, let me see. I wouldn't mess with it too much past this bottom wick back here. You even got this one right here. So we could say another level there. And we got one more right here. Final boss. I'll call this level the final boss level right there. That's 329.
Coinbase on the IPO. you still haven't gotten your money back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're down. Terrible, terrible investment. All right, so we got entry levels 202.50, 196.50, target 248.50 for first target, 256.90 second target, 283 or 282 is target number 3, 297 target 4, and 329 will be like ultimate target. If we hit there, you gotta take profit. So for me,
just go through those again, Mike. I'll add them to my chart.
huh?
Go through your targets again.
The target 248.50, 256.90, and then you got 282.76.
Yep.
And then 297.95. And then the last take profit, this is the holy grail, 329.36. Yeah. If we get back into the 300s on Coinbase, we got to reevaluate some things. If we get back into the 300s, I'm almost primed to be sure that a pullback is coming that we could take advantage of. But we got to take that profit up there. We got to get out there. So how I plan on playing it would be enter at 196.50 or 202.50. If we have a pullback, dollar cost average in at the 186.80 level. If we pull back to 175 or close below 175, I was.
Dollar cost average in the $4,000 call, man.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen. This thing expires a year out. You dollar cost average. If it pulls back to here, I might be able to get that 2,000. No, remember I'm getting $1,000 one. So if it pulls back to here, I might be able to get them for like 700. So I'll buy it on that discount. But if it get down to here and it's 500, I'm selling. I ain't buying it no more. So we'll go ahead. Dollar cost average in here. Sell out 175 on the way up though. We'll buy in at 202.50 or 196.50. And then we'll dollar cost average in. Believe it or not, you're either going to take profit at 248, but I'm not going to take profit at 248. That's just level 1 for me. So I will dollar cost average in here as well. So at 248, I will dollar cost average into my position. I'll probably pay more for the contract, of course, but I don't mind it because I know once we close above this level that we got 256 as the next target. So now I could take my profit all at 256 and be out to play. And look for some retest around here and re-enter and then try to play it up again to 280, 290, and then the 300 level. But if we get up to 256, I'm taking profit on that initial entry. And right there, I may consider re-entry for another long contract on a cheaper one with less risk and do it that way. So we'll revisit if we get up to this 256 level. Well, 248, I'm going to put an alert here. As we get up here, I want to pay attention.
Oh, is it that's a monthly?
Yeah, this is the monthly chart.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the monthly chart. So that's why I said if we get up here, I'll probably take my profit at 256 because you see this heavy consolidation back here and heavy resistance right here again. So I'll take my profit here. I ain't going to fuck around with it. See what it does. See if I catch a little pullback, maybe back to 247 or maybe even 220, and then ride that thing back up to 320 if it once it shows a higher low.
Okay. Because it looks like it's going to dip some more before the bounce.
Yeah, that's why. Be careful. So if we catch it to 190, if we catch it below that 196.50 entry, if it dips too fast below there, then I'll probably just wait a second and watch. But if it shows that like it's holding this support area right around here, then I'm gonna buy in right here, 196.50, dollar cost average in 186, and then that's it. That thing got to hold above 175. I can't see it get that low again.
If you get that low, boy, we gotta go in.
I gotta go.
Either.
So
We'll see.
the weekly look like it's catching some support on the weekly MACD, like it's flattening out. So we're gonna watch that out and see how that plays out. If it starts to come back into strength again on the weekly MACD, then we definitely got to catch that 202.50 before it starts breaking out above it again, because it could break out quick once it breaks above there. So that's the Coinbase play. Y'all got it charted out. Hope you put the levels in on your charts. I'm going to put it in on next Monday's call out list. I'll put in those levels for Coinbase, so y'all could have that as well. Make sure y'all screenshot those call out levels when I put them out on Mondays too, because I don't know, you don't feel like opening up the chat over and over again. You can have the picture on your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Right now, I'm about to start working right now.
Okay. Get your money, man. I'm about to slide up out of here myself. I ain't take anything really today. We was just dropping gems and chopping it up. But the market's pretty sideways today anyways. Nothing really going on.
I'm trying to see if I can get a little sign from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Microsoft ain't really.
Well, don't force it. If it don't give you the level of entry, don't take it. The signal not clear. For Microsoft, it should catch support at 419.75 on the pullback. The resistance is at 426.78. I'll start messing with Microsoft again if they get above 426.78. I'll take a call on them here. Yeah, I'll take a call on them above that level and see if I can rock out to 432. And then see how we act around there. But for now, I'm already in Microsoft long call, so I will just dollar cost average into my long call at 426, so I could get out earlier on this rally back. I don't have to hold it as long. But I'm out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through as always. We made some bangers this week and last week. We'll see how this Coinbase long plays out. We're going to set ourselves up and get into that probably next week. Let me see something real quick. Do we have any reports coming out next week that are important? Got to check the reports. The FOMC minutes coming out in a minute at 2 o'clock. Durable goods. We got core PCE. We got GDP growth rate next week, Thursday. The next Friday, core PCE. So nothing too major in terms of economic reports. Let me see earnings reports. That's this. Oh yeah, next week. Nothing. I don't see any major name. Are they showing me Chinese companies? Why are they showing me Chinese companies on here? Oh. Yeah, nah, we don't have, I don't see anybody major next week.
No worries. Catch you around. Stay safe, yo.
All right, y'all. Stay up. Appreciate everybody came through on the YouTube today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow us, Culture Shock Investments, on all platforms. Drop a lot of gems on here. But you get even more being subscribed to the Discord. Very, very detailed call-outs, price levels, and stop losses. And we do classes on weekends, charting classes, educational film sessions on financial films. You know, we watch fun stuff like Wolf of Wall Street and stuff like that too. So join the community, take advantage, support black business. We're here to empower and educate the black community, bring financial literacy to all of our brothers and sisters, because this is one of the major steps towards true liberation and freedom. You're not going to be able to truly liberate yourself unless you're able to manage your own finances properly and grow your wealth without having to put in physical labor all the time. You got to know how to invest. Stock market is one aspect. Then you have real estate. You have commodities, like we were talking about at the beginning. A lot of avenues that you can take to develop and build sustainable wealth. All right? So just keep tapping in with Culture Shock Investments. Michael Clark here. I got you. And I'll see y'all next week on Sunday for the charting session. Sunday, 6 p.m., live charting session. Bring the companies you need levels on. We'll set some price levels. We could do long-term projection, short-term, whatever you need. All right?